From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Buffalo Bills. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
56. Regular. Half 10. That's it.
On play action, Allen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 yards.
The Bills now at 2-5 to start play. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Cook again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
That's out wide for Palmer. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is, how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the plane of attack and also getting that field to make plays in the backfield.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down.
At their own 31-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. On a sneak, it's Nix. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On play action, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. Room to maneuver at the 35. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Bills take over at 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now. 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Check 4. 52. Look out.
Throwing now is Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey, home. Half 10. Look out.
Allen now looks to throw. Touchdown, Bills. Josh Palmer, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have regained the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
Broncos 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw is Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Now the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score. Broncos 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
56.
Allen. That's complete to Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. There for the stop defensively, Nick Bonito. Now a 2nd and 10.
Round 80. Hey, tight. What's that?
To the air, Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Middle. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. This one complete to Coleman. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Broncos' 36-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Is stopped by T.J. Jones. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. 23 yards on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And all the way home for a Broncos score. R.J. Harvey. 32 yards as they have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Bills 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Allen going to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Half 10. Off 52.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Hey, Brown, 80. Alert. Look out.
Now Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
All right, Eddie! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Alert! 56, 56. That's it.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll bring him back within a point. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Broncos first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Now it's Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely.
And now off to the races, down the right right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. R.J. Harvey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score. Broncos 31.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
First down. First and 10.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 62 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Alert! 319! Alert, alert, alert! Half. What's that?
Looking to throw. Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready? Look out!
Operating from the gun. Allen going to run with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Bills have got it back to within a score.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
13 yards. First down, Broncos.
Nick's going to keep this himself. Now he's loose again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix, 51 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Bills 26.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Allen. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Middle. Half. What is that?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 33 yards. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now defense. Do you play aggressively, or do you lay back a little bit to try and calm things down? They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey, 47 yards. And the Broncos get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Alert! Out! Half 35. You go.
Looking to throw. Allen. Allen going to run with it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Allen. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Regular. Alert.
Operating from the gun. Allen going to run with it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Cook up the gut. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Operating from the gun, Allen. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Bills 40. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll rumble for about 5 and close to the 40.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Sheds off the tackle. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix, 60 yards. And the Broncos are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Half 10. 180. 56.
Throwing again on second and 10. Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off 52. Hey, home. Look out.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 12-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Round 80. What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills are back within a score. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Bills 47. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Pass midfield, look out. And he will take this one back all the way inside the 35.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 178 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A gain of 12. And the Broncos first down.
On first down, back to Harvey. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Nick's going to give to Harvey. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. 3rd and 4.
Almost set. Ready.
Nick's to the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown, Denver.
R.J. Harvey from 4 yards out. And the Broncos get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Now Allen. That's caught by Shakir. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Throwing, Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get them home free. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Once more with Harvey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're